Hey golfers, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in today's video we're going to be doing another PGA Tour swing analysis, and none other than Viktor Hovland, who's just come off a win in the BMW Championship there in the FedEx Cup with what you can only describe as an incredible back nine. 6 out of 7 fairways, hit every green, strokes gained on approach play 3.5, total of 6.5. That is remarkable. 6 birdie looks inside 9 feet, 11 putts and 28 shots total on the back nine. So pretty incredible player, we know that. But in today's video, I just want to discuss some of the sort of, if you can see me now, air quotes, unorthodox moves in his swing, how he matches them up so well. Something called rate of closure, which allows him to hit the ball very straight at high speed, and we're going to look at some of that today. The other one that he is known for is a bent left arm at impact. So why does he do that? Why does he need to do that? And how does he get away with it? So we're going to look at that in today's video. And if you could, before we get started, please don't forget, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's get started. Okay, so the things we talked about, let's look at this right-hand side first. We have a very good setup, and I'll get into more specifics in a second, but the things I want to show you at the top of the backswing, a very bowed wrist. And this is something that is very popular in the golf industry, on YouTube and things, and bowed wrist. Should we do it? Should we not? Well, in terms of Viktor Hovland doing it, he needs to match it up pretty well, and you would need to do the same. What that bowed wrist gives him is a very closed face at the top. We're going to discuss how he matches that up really well in the downswing. Also, this bent left arm at impact. I know this video is just missed impact, but you can see here the bend in his arm. So why does he do it? He has to. If he didn't, he wouldn't be where he is today. So let's get into it. Let's start with setup and take it into the top of the backswing. So we can see here, great setup. I mean, definitely something we could copy. I don't agree that a lot of the things in his swing is something that you should be trying, because it does require insane amount of strength and athleticism to do it. I'm not saying you're not strong and athletic, but you get the idea. This man is incredible, as they all are, okay? So posture-wise, definitely could copy some things there. Very athletic, love it. He's just looks poised and ready to go. Now let's take it into the takeaway in a position that I love, in that he gets the club into a very good position here, in that he matches his spine angle. So we can see it here on both sides. Nice. Okay, now that's great. As he rocks this up to the top of the swing, we're going to focus in on this one on the left. We're going to see the top of the backswing, where we have this bowed wrist. We have the club face looking quite a bit towards the sky. Okay, so closed, right? Now, he has to match that up really well in the downswing in order to hit it straight. This actually gives him the ability to have what's called a very low rate of closure. Okay, and what does rate of closure mean? Well, imagine you hold a club up in front of you, and imagine the toe rotating past the heel. Okay, that would be, if that was happening a lot, that would be a high rate of closure. And you can imagine how if you had a high rate of closure, the club is opening and closing very quickly, and it's only square for a short space of time. So he has an amazing ability to have a very low rate of closure, meaning his club face stays very square through the hitting area. Okay, and now the fact that this is closed on the top means that he has to rotate incredibly hard. You can see that actually he takes his wrist from already bowed to more bowed in transition as well here. Okay, so coming down, he is going to rotate hard. You can really see how much those hips are open. It really is an incredible move. But what that gives him from this closed face at the top means that he can get this low rate of closure, as I said. And if you look at this one on the right, the club face comes down. Good position here, matching the spine again, and through. Just look at how stable this club face is able to stay through the impact area, right through to here. Try and catch that there, where this face is like that. It's not released, the toe hasn't passed over the heel. So this gives him an incredible ability to be able to control the golf ball at high speed and hit it very straight, considering he swings it very fast. Okay, now One thing to be careful with here, a lot of people will come to me in a golf lesson and I'll say, what are you working on? And they'll say, I'm trying to rotate my body open, trying to get my hips open, because we see the golfers, the best in the world, doing it, okay? What we must remember is that when you add rotation of your body, it's an opening face move. So unless you're club face, and likelihood it isn't, because I guess 90% of people that come to me have that club face in an open position. If you try and rotate with the open club face, you're going to head it further to the right, okay? So the club face has to be primed and prepped in order for you to be able to rotate through the golf ball pretty much as hard as you want when the club face is in the right position, okay? So basically, low rate of closure, bow rest at the top, closed club face, matches it up beautifully in the downswing. So let's take a look at why his left arm bends at impact. So if we take a look over here on the right, we're going to see that brilliant front on setup. It's perfect, okay? And we know he likes to fade the ball as well from that strong club face, which again is pretty incredible. But we want to see, as he gets to impact, he has the left arm bent. I know I missed the frame at impact, but we can definitely see the arm is not straight, okay? And again, a lot of golfers come to me, they want that left arm straight, okay? Now, why is that arm bent for him? Well, let's take a look on this left side. If we draw a line around his head and down his spine angle, say there, okay? Now, as he gets to the top of the swing, you'll see that he has lost a little bit of height, okay? Not a bad thing. And then as he starts down, he is going to, again, start to lose more. So look how much closer to the ground he is than when he started. Now, this is for reasons that, you know, his hips move back, his chest works down, he squats into the ground incredibly. That's where a lot of his power comes from. But let's look and see, well, his head is now here and his spine is here. So it has changed, okay? So think of the golf swing as a massive circle. Think of your club head traveling on an arc, okay? As he has dropped, he has lowered this arc beneath where the golf ball would be. So unless he counters that with allowing this left arm to bend, essentially kind of pulling the swing arc up higher, means that he can actually strike the golf ball incredibly well. Let's say he went for a golf lesson and nobody knew who he was, and I'm not saying any particular coach might do this, but let's say he comes to the lesson, oh, I'm bending my left arm at impact. Okay, I really want to fix that. So the coach gets in, says, right, let's get your left arm straight. Well, now, as he's coming into impact, because of that incredible downswing move, he would then lower his swing arc beneath the golf ball and essentially just start hitting the ground before the ball, because he wouldn't have that matchup for the move that he makes in the downswing, if that makes sense, okay? So just be careful what you're trying to do. You might have a bent left arm at impact, and it may be a great thing for you. It may not be something that you need to touch or mess with, all right? So I think from today's video, I just wanted to show how one of the best golfers in the world, even at that, has, I guess, again, air quotations, unorthodox move, but matches them up incredibly well. And I bet that you have some incredible moves in your golf swing, but it's important to know how you match it up with what and when in the golf swing. Okay, guys? So I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm going to be doing a lot more of these, so be sure to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button so you can keep up to date. Definitely do enjoy looking through these golf swings, learning more about them, teaching you guys how some of these moves can work because they counter them so well with different matchups. And again, let's not forget, these guys are incredibly talented. Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed watching. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions about the golf swing. Does it make sense? Do you agree? Is it something new that you never knew before? I'd love to hear it, and you can just drop those in the comments. And until next time, I'll see you guys soon.